Hey there, welcome to Unit 5, Find Yourself in the Material. Okay, this is where we make the leap from what you've discovered about yourself to finding where that lives in literature. So I've told you I'm originally from the Caribbean. So naturally, I saw that as something very unique, and I went to look for that in literature. Either stories by Caribbean authors, stories set in the Caribbean, or a story that has a Caribbean character. Let's say, for example, you're fluent in French in addition to English. You want to look for something that will showcase that skill. So find a piece where there is French dialogue or where there is a mixture of French and English dialogue. If you're really good at some accent, do the same thing for that. What's another skill set that might, work for this? Well, maybe you teach or you've studied yoga or dance. Find a book about yoga or a biography about a famous yogi or famous dancer or the history of dance movement. If you have a love of World War II history, find a book about it. But let's say you also love young adult fiction too. Then maybe you find a book about teenagers in occupied Poland during the war. See, as you begin to think this way, you'll find that your experience and interests overlap in many ways. Everything that you wrote down about yourself, what you know and what you love, is where you're going to look for material now. Here's an extra piece. What about those questions about how you occur? Someone says to me, oh, you're very precise, you're very intellectual. Okay, how does that translate into my choice of material? Well, for me, that translates into working with material that is very dense, that requires precision. But what if somebody said, oh, you're a free spirit and you just, you do whatever you want to do? Then I would look for a character in a romance novel or in an action book or thriller or sci-fi where there is a heroine or a hero that has those qualities. Or maybe it's a reluctant hero or a scrappy anti-hero. So it really forces you to dig deep. I want you to go back and look at all the answers you gave in the previous units. You have to read stuff and look at it and think, does this match who I am? What you're learning to do here is the same thing that producers and publishers do when casting you in their books. They're looking to align the sensibility of a book with that of the narrator. They want to make sure that you fit the tone and essence of a book. By doing this with your demos, you're showing them who you are and how they can use you. Because when you nail it, they go, I know exactly what to do with this narrator. I know just what book to give them. All right, so your assignment is to find 2 pieces, no more than 3 or 4 minutes in length, that you think are a good match for you. They can be any genre of fiction or nonfiction. And we'll work on this material together for narration performance, but we'll also see if it might be something you can use as a demo. All right? Good luck, have fun, and remember to bring your selections with you for our in-person time together.